And sometimes when God promises us things, we don't believe that it is going to happen because we don't see it with our eyes, but we have to believe it in our hearts. And so many times we speak out of what we see instead of speaking out what we believe in our heart. And so when the 12 spies went out to look at the promised land, the land that God spoke to Moses and said, this land belongs to you. Let me tell you something. When God said something belongs to you, it belongs to you. Say with me, what God has for me is for me. Stop worrying if somebody can take what's yours. Stop worrying about what other people have. Because what God has for you is for you. Nobody, no manager, no supervisor can prevent you from obtaining what God has promised you. And so Caleb spoke what was in his what? It was in my heart. It was in my heart. So Caleb and Joshua said, we are more than able to overtake the land. And there were giants in the land. There was opposition in the land, but it was a land flowing with milk and honey. They chose to look at the good part of the land instead of the bad part of the land. Let me tell you, there will always be bees around your honey. Can I get an amen? There will always be thorns around your rose. And you can choose to look at the thorn and look at the bees, or you can choose to look at the honey, baby. And I choose to look at the honey. So Caleb said, we are well able. I know they got giants in the land, but we serve a God that's bigger than anything that we will ever face in my life. We serve a God that is able to do the impossible.